Superman 2 was announced, Man of Tomorrow coming out July 2027, be there or be square. But first, we got a little bit of potential information on who could potentially be in the cast, and I think it makes sense. This is all coming from Nexus Point News, who have been pretty accurate recently. They've been shooting like 70%, not gonna lie. They've been shooting like some Steph Curry numbers, you feel what I'm saying? But I would still take it with a grain of salt, but let's get into it. Let's get past the obvious. James Gunn will write, direct, and produce the film. We already knew this. He's been working on this script forever. He talked about it months and months and months. He's been writing this, John. We know he's gonna direct it too. He already said this was gonna be the next thing he directs. But what I find interesting is who they're saying that the ensemble of characters could be. That the ensemble is supposed to be Superman, obviously. Supergirl, who I think should be a gimme as well. Lex Luthor, obviously. Come on, bro. Lois Lane. Come on, bro. Can I get somebody that's not obvious? Then we get the Lobo, which I find very interesting. Lobo gonna have a major role in Supergirl? Is that what I'm saying? I know he's supposed to have a role, but is it gonna be major? And is it gonna be major enough to where he shows up in the next movie next year? That's pretty interesting to say the least. That's where I'm like, you gotta take it with a grain of salt, because I don't know if I believe that Lobo's gonna be in this movie. That would just blow my mind. But I do think that Peacemaker, Hawkgirl, and the rest of the Justice Gang being in this movie makes a lot of sense, especially if Brainiac's gonna be our villain. We're gonna need some people for Brainiac to beat up, and Peacemaker, Hawkgirl, Justice Gang, come on, come get beat up. I think this will help with the world building. I think that Peacemaker season 2 is going to end with Peacemaker eventually joining the Justice Gang, you feel what I'm saying? And maybe Blue Beetle will join the Justice Gang too. I'm just putting it out there. So I do think that Superman getting recruited to join the Justice Gang is going to be like a B plot to the story, and that'll eventually lead into Batman creating the Justice League, but that's way down the line. And man, in my opinion, it makes total sense for obviously the Daily Planet gang, Lois Lane, Superman, Supergirl, Lex Luthor, Lois. It makes sense for everybody to be in this movie, except for Lobo. That's just kind of like a shot in the dark. That's like this meme. They wouldn't let me crop it. I had to just look this John up. But that's literally this meme right here. Yeah, man. How y'all feeling about these updates? How y'all feeling about the potential cast members rumored to be in Man of Tomorrow? I think most of them make sense except for Lobo. Like, I really cannot explain that whatsoever unless something happens in Supergirl. But I guess we'll see next year. But yeah, I'm trying to hear y'all comments, y'all opinions in the comments down below, man. Let's talk about it. Simple.